Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's pie day again. Okay, so this round of pies we are getting together with my friends from Texas. Yep, we're going to make ground beef chili pies. Hopefully my friends from the States will approve. So let's crack on and have a look at the ingredients, shall we? I've got some beef stock, a little bit of olive oil required. You've got some bell pepper chopped up quite finely. I've got a finely chopped onion. I've got a can of crushed or chopped tomatoes. I've got a tablespoon of cornmeal, a couple of tablespoons of tomato paste. I've got a little bit of chopped jalapeno. I've got some gorgeous 60% cocoa dark chocolate. Then on here are our spices. We've got quite a selection of spices here. I've got a bay leaf, and then I've got some chipotle chili flakes and some ancho chili flakes. Then over there I've got some coriander, got a little bit of cinnamon for sweetness. I've got some smoked paprika, some oregano, and I've got some cumin. Over there I've got a couple of cloves of garlic that we've crushed. I've got a can of red kidney beans. They are optional, of course. And I've got the juice of a lime. And let's not forget, I've got around 1 pound, 2 ounces of ground beef, and I'm using a 80-20 ratio. That's 80 meat, 20 fat. So I'm rather excited. Without any further ado, let's crack on and get the chili cooked. Couple of tablespoons of olive oil, and then we'll just throw in the onion along with our red pepper. Red bell pepper, I understand it to be, along with some minced garlic. Cook that now for about 5 minutes. So once our peppers and garlic are softened, let's throw in those few jalapeno chilies along with our ground beef. And we're going to cook this now until the beef starts to brown nicely. So this will take probably 7 to 8 minutes. Okay, so our meat is nicely cooked through. A little bit of juice in the bottom of the pan there. Okay, in goes ancho, chipotle, coriander, cinnamon, smoked paprika, cumin, oregano, and a bay leaf. Everything in. Give this a damn good mix in and cook that out for a further 5 minutes. Okay, let's add our fabulous beef stock. I'm going to bring that to the boil before adding any more ingredients. In goes our can of chopped or crushed tomatoes, and as the recipe states in the description below with all the other ingredient list, that can of tomatoes is a 14-ounce can. I'm going to throw in the tomato paste. I think there's about 2 tablespoons of that. Give that a little bit of a stir. I'm going to just throw in our cornmeal. I'm going to pop the beans in now. I know beans don't suit everyone. If you don't want beans, please leave them out. Bring this to a boil. And then we turn the heat right down and simmer for about 45 minutes. 45 minutes later, our chili looks and smells absolutely fabulous. I'm just going to throw in a little bit of salt and pepper now, along with a tablespoon of lime juice and that dark chocolate that I'm putting in now. That's going to melt into all those flavours. And that dark chocolate is going to give it a nice bit of sweetness. And we're just going to mix that in now. Of course, I'm going to have a taste. Shall we get that bay leaf out? Because it's getting on my nerves. Away with you, Mr. Bay Leaf. Okay. Melt that chocolate in the chili Now I'm going to reserve this chili now overnight, and then I'll make the pies tomorrow when the chili's nice and tight and nice and cold, and I can fill those wonderful pastry shells with this chili. Fabulous, absolutely fabulous. I hope my Texan friends will be proud of me. So on the channel, there's a video showing you exactly how to make shortcrust pastry. It's nice and easy, it's not at all difficult. The amount we're making in that video more than covers this amount of pies in this video. The link is in the description below with the ingredients. And as with all the pie videos on the channel, I'm just going to briefly show you how we assemble the pie. Pop the lid on with a little bit of water to seal, crimp it round the outside with a couple of fingers, and then I'm just going to pop a little figurine on top of each pie with a little bit of water. The figurine's there for identification purposes because I've got quite a few pies in my freezer. A little egg glaze and then salt and pepper, and in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes on 190 centigrade or 375 Fahrenheit. And I'll put a little bit of red Leicester on top of, a little bit of red Leicester cheese on top of a few of them just for decoration. Let's take the carton off and you'll see exactly how perfectly cooked the pie is. A nice even bake, really, really beautiful. So now let's cut it just to see exactly how it looks. Cut it in half and just look at that. Absolutely fabulous. I can see the beans, the tomatoes, I can see the ground beef. Chili con carne in a short crust pastry pie. Absolutely fabulous. And of course, if you want to support us here on the channel, please subscribe if you haven't already. And if you make these pies, please leave a comment. I'd love to know how you get on. Don't forget to smash that like button and share with your friends. Tell them about the food revolution going on. With Chef Archie Pie, I'm going to get stuck into this pie. I'll see you guys all very soon indeed.